We're back, baby. It's the randomizer draft. It's Thursday night. I have my good friend, Michael Leone. A year ago, we tried to do this. It was one of the first ever randomizer drafts, like the Denny Carter show. It was a technical disaster. So we are now back in the wheel. We are ready to do it. It's Leone. It's Pete Overzet. It's randomizer time. Let's go.
He's the worst host I've ever seen in my life.
Tell me what to start typing. That's not low-key sick. That's high-key sick. Matthew Berry's 101 is Logan Thomas. Wow. Yeah. You're in post-production on a character named Montgomery Rush. David Montgomery the Rusher?
How the fuck did you do that?
Are you a Jimmy G girl? Michael Leone, how we doing, buddy?
We're doing well, man. I don't know. I feel like a lot of pressure goes in whenever we do a stream together, since our epic stream, our epic DFS stream, like there's always a lot of pressure to follow up. And then we had a pretty good time last year, despite the technical difficulties. So
yeah, for those of you who might be new around here, I believe it was, I don't know. Now time is so messed up. It was about 2 years ago in the fall, and it was my first year doing the Bankroll Challenge shows. And for some reason, I don't even remember why we decided to get hammered, Leone, but we got absolutely hammered while trying to build a lineup. And we were just incoherently yelling at each other for the whole show.
It did not end well. My wife had to call Drew to cover my DFS night alerts shift for that night. I entered 150 dead lineups into NBA MME. So yeah, it was a costly show, but it was fun.
It was. And now we've been kind of chasing that dragon ever since. I don't know. I poured a very stiff, large margarita before the show. What do you got going on over there?
I'm trying this for the first time. It's canned wine. You'd be surprised. A can of this is actually a half a bottle of wine.
Okay.
So 2 cans is, a full bottle.
Yeah, you said canned wine, and I've heard of boxed wine. I honestly hadn't heard of canned wine. I was like, what kind of bootleg shit are you drinking over there, man?
We got a dry rosé.
Rosé all day, baby. Got
this at the Elmwood Farmers Market,
Yeah. Okay, so here's the deal, the randomizer, anyone can come and do a randomizer draft. It's friendly to all types, but you are legitimately deep within the best ball streets. You're writing articles, you're looking at data. How scared are you to have to do picks dictated by the wheel tonight? Because I trust you saw some of those prompts coming through.
I know. I tried to cheat a little and look at some of the prompts, prepare for them. I was doing some singing of Lean On Me, rehearsing for that, but dude, I'm more scared about the clock than I'm okay with if it's people telling me to make a bad pick. I'm okay with that. That clock pressure, man.
It is. And the thing, my biggest sweat for the randomizer draft is where our draft position is, because when we're in the middle, it allows us time to do the prompts. But when you're on the turn, like I've been a couple of these shows, it's truly chaotic. So here's the deal. As everyone knows, I'm about to post the link in the Deposit Kingdom Discord in the randomizer channel. Those of you who aren't YouTube members, you can subscribe. It's that join button below. There's instructions. You can get in there. That's where we brainstorm all the prompts, all the madmen coming up with cruel things for Leone to do. So I'm going to share that link in here. We're going to fill this draft right now, and we'll be off to the races once this bad boy fills here on Underdog Fantasy. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. There's also the sweat. Like, you kind of want to be the last person in, so you don't get all these bastards in chat like screwing with our incoming prompt.
Oh no, this is anyone who is in this draft is watching the draft, so it is going to be a mess. And as I jinxed us, we're picking 111, Mike. It is going to be a chaotic night.
I see Casey and Belair in there already. Yeah, Oh, CG. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. We got this.
Here's another just pro move of how bad of a start I'm off to. I got like everything set up, Mike. We were talking before the shows. I even have all the prompts ready. I have not put the prompts in the wheel yet. I am going to do that right now.
Okay.
I was taking too much time posting photos of my margaritas and tacos to load the wheel, everyone.
Dude. So that's a dangerous combination, because what got me in our first, drinking draft, I I didn't eat in all day, and I just savagely ate a bunch of tacos and then drank a bunch of tequila on our infamous show.
That was the tequila show. That's right.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, the tequila that can get you. Okay, I'm quick on my feet. The randomizer is loaded here. We are 9 picks away.
That was quick.
I run a good operation around here, and I have to give so much credit. We basically get 2 vehicles for getting suggestions. One is on Twitter. There were a ton of great ones, and then in the Discord as well. I have a Google form that people fill out, and everyone just had a ton of great ideas tonight. So I say we hop in and see what they have cooked up for us here.
Oh my goodness.
I already said Leone best thing. Wow, this one came in hot. Wow,
I told you I was rehearsing.
See, you did see this one on Twitter. Thank you, Change College, for this one. Leone must sing Lean on Me, replacing the words lean on me with Leone. If successful, choose a player Leone thinks a team will lean on, which will be easy for the first round. If he refuses, choose the 4th Titans wide receiver in the queue.
Can I look up the words?
Yes. Yeah, of course.
Okay. All right.
I might even join in with you, but you are going to do the first part of this.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain. We all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Leone! When you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to Leone.
Hey, round of applause. Round of applause for Michael Leone. Has anyone ever made that pun on your name or made that connection before?
My nickname at the Buffalo News when I was sports clerk was Mama Leone from a Billy Joel song, but nothing on Lean on Me. I just got a text from my wife that I'm yelling, which is how I sing. Very monotone yelling, just like talking loudly is my singing voice.
So you have earned this pick. So we pick here at 111. Any of these first round picks, I think it's safe to say a team's going to be leaning on them this year in fantasy. So this is your ultimate who you would just take in the draft at 111. Talk to people through the mind of a best ball savant.
So early on, I've been going 0 RB. Like, I mean, if JT's there, we're going to take JT, but I doubt JT's there. I like going 0 RB. So I like Tyreek, or I've had a tough time dealing with the Devontae Adams risk. How have you been dealing with that?
Yeah, I do not have much Devontae Adams at all. I've done a couple 0 RB teams, but they've been with Tyreek and Diggs, and he just hasn't been in that spot for me. And I also still feel like I like Joe Mixon and Akers a lot there, so I just haven't been doing it. So who do you like? Okay. We're now on that decision.
Let's go Mixon, actually. I think the Mixon ceiling's really huge. Let's go Mixon. I like Mixon.
Okay, and I will say I have my ranks here are the ETR ranks that I've loaded in. But so I don't know, I might not have updated them recently, but do you have Eckler, Akers, Jones ahead of them?
I have Akers ahead. I have like Akers, Jones, Devontae, Eckler, AJ Brown, Mixon. But it's like really tight there at the turn. Yeah. It's really what you want to do strategically. I feel like doing the randomizer draft, I just want to get the one safe RB. So
this is a perfect segue. This was a great suggestion I got in the Google form.
I can't cheat. Okay.
You can't look right now. We are on the clock. Shit. You got to name your top 10 projected RBs in a row right now. And I'm putting Ramondre Stevenson in the queue if you can.
Okay, Christian McCaffrey.
Yes.
Derrick Henry.
Yes.
Saquon Barkley.
Yes.
Oh, shit, I missed Dalvin Cook. I already fucked it up.
Oh, God. It looks like we're going to have to take Ramondre Stevenson.
No, Damian Harris.
Okay, you want to take Harris? Shit.
Damian Harris.
Shit. Did I get it in time?
Oh, God.
Did we get it in time, Underdog? Yes, we did get Damian Harris. Okay.
Hyper fragile Bill. I can't believe I forgot Dalvin right off the bat. Oh, my God. There's too much pressure.
I mean, I guess you still would have lost that anyways, even if we had time, but that was very stressful with 4 seconds to do.
Yeah. What if I had made it to like RB7, we wouldn't have even finished the top 10 by the time we picked.
Is my fantasy brain broken if the first Patriots RB I thought of was Ramondre Stevenson?
A little bit. Pat has gotten to you, I think.
Yeah.
I've gotten very different takes on Ramondre Stevenson. Crane was trying to sell me this Rex Burkhead role, and then Josh Norris waved that when I asked him. So they're going to have to fight it out.
Yeah. I don't need Pat to listen to Josh Norris's most recent podcast. If you guys aren't listening to the Underdog Football podcast, Josh talked to a few beat reporters, and the Eagles one was hyping up Jalen Reagor again. And I was like, please don't do this. I can't have another year of Pat going all in on Jalen Reagor.
Don't let him hear it. Dude, those year 2 wide receivers, though, that's like the buy window, right? Like disappointing year 1, but the rookie shines off, but they're not buried by any means.
Who is your
Judy season?
Who is your favorite of those, like, let's say after round 7 or 8, second year wide receivers? You like your boy Gabriel Davis?
I do. I mean, Judy goes after 7, right? Or no? Does he?
It's close.
I like Gabriel Davis quite a bit. I think he's going to play more consistently. Like, I don't think with Sanders and Beasley, like, I think Gabriel Davis has to be there in the 3 wide receiver sets. But I've heard a lot of varying takes on that. And like old man Manny Sanders, if like some of the beats are right, might actually be a pretty good value in these. But I've been drafting Gabriel Davis a decent bit.
Yeah. All right, let's see what the wheel has in store for us in the 3rd round. We are starting right now with the Joe Mixon, Damian Harris. Ooh, these are both good ones. Okay, is Micah asleep?
Yeah, I'll get killed. He's asleep.
All right, ask your child to say the name of one of their friends. But so how about this? You can just tell us who are some of Micah's friends.
Landon, Lillian, Miles Gaskin.
He has a friend named Miles?
He does. Henry's gone. Mila. Oh God, who else?
I think Miles Gaskin or Miles Sanders. Oh, Miles Sanders. Hang on.
I think it's
this Miles spelled?
Oh, dude, they're not going to give it. This room's not going to give us Miles Sanders.
It is this room. Here's the thing, though. This room does skew more toward a wide receiver heavy room, so it's possible.
They're going to throw their money away to screw us. You know it.
The whole point is we throw our money away, and then they can scoop up the marginal EV of one team punting a draft. Yeah, that is actually the thing. That's how we really know if they're going after us, if someone grabs Gaskin.
Yeah.
People also,
that's nothing. There's no Hunter Henry. Okay.
Guys, if he has a friend named Miles, like how good of friends are we? I mean, we talking like how many times a week are these guys hanging out?
Miles is probably like Landon and Lillian and Noah. There's Noah
Fant.
Noah Fant. Noah. His best friends are Lillian and Landon and Ava.
And I don't think we have any players in the NFL with those names.
I don't think so.
Okay.
So Miles is acceptable then. He's got to go second tier. I hope you're not listening, Miles.
We got to go second tier running backs in the 3rd round and also second tier of Micah's friends.
Sophia and Alex too. I'm trying to. Oh God.
Yeah, I can't even. I mean, we had Alex Smith. We had Alex Collins.
Why are there more Alexes? That's a common name. Okay, so is Miles Sanders gone?
We get Miles Sanders.
Oh, dude, that's great. Miles Sanders at 311. People are nuts. We're really going, oh man. Can we switch the Mixon pick to a wide receiver now?
No, you talked about hyper fragile last year. And now I'm going to spin the wheel. I'm going to milk the clock here. Shout out Micah and Miles. Tell them, Mike, next time they hang out.
I will.
Miles did us good.
Okay.
Here we go.
Ooh.
This is a fun one. Draft a player who Silva always tries to get you to increase their projection. We've heard breadcrumbs, come out. Silva will kind of throw you under the bus on a podcast. You'll mention him. It seems like there's always a push-pull in the ETR rankings.
I feel like it's usually them telling me to lower old players versus them actually telling me to bump someone up.
Okay.
I do know that Silva is really high on Trey Sermon. I did have to yell about Silva about some olds. Let's look at it. Let's look at his 150.
Yeah, I think the spirit of the prompt is someone you guys have greatly disagreed on.
Yeah, someone we've greatly disagreed on. Oh my god, I feel like it's like guys on the outlier. Oh god, I got 20 seconds here.
Tell us your most. You said you guys were yelling about Trey Sermon.
Well, I like Trey Sermon too, but he's very high on Trey Sermon. Mark Andrews probably. He likes Mark Andrews, but that was more of a last year thing, but it's in the spirit. I'm going Mark Andrews.
Yeah, Mark Andrews is a tricky one. He was a guy that last year was getting pushed up even into the middle third.
Oh, I know who it is. Shit.
It's too late, Leone. Who was it?
It should have been Kyle Pitts. I'm much higher on Kyle Pitts than Silva.
You're higher on Pitts than Silva? That's actually shocking to me.
Isn't that like the opposite of what you expect?
Yeah,
I think the Andrews one was more I don't even know if the Andrews one's accurate. I might have made that up. I just remember doing a draft where he was upset we took 2 tight ends early. That's what it was. But I think Andrews happened to be one of them. But I don't think it was Andrews specifically. But Pitts I'm higher on. I don't know, man. The landing spot's just perfect in Atlanta. I mean, he's going too early, but I would take Pitts as TE5 after Andrews. And so he's got him like double-digit TE. So
you were completely fine with Kyle Pitts in what round? Late
I've taken him at the 5-6 turn.
Okay. I have only when I've drafted him, it has been late 6th. Sometimes he's fell there. His ADP seems all over the map.
Yeah, he's very volatile. I took him late 5 once where I wanted to get the Atlantic stack. I think I had Julio in the 4th, and I took him. The Atlanta stack's nice this year. The pass catchers are expensive, but Ryan's not too expensive. I don't know. I think they're just going to throw so much. I think they're going to be good. Their defense stinks. They're not going to run the ball a ton. I mean, they've invested nothing in running backs. So.
This is so funny to me because I feel like in general, the Kyle Pitts debate is putting the kind of film grinders, we're going to chase the historical outliers camp versus like the metrics guys, tight ends are slow to produce. Like what is truly the upside? And it feels like you and Silver on opposite sides of what I would have expected.
Yeah. So I've given Pitts some pretty good efficiency stuff in our projections, but like, dude, Austin Hooper crushed 2 years ago. Like Hayden Hurst stunk and like was useful. So my whole thing is I think the floor is actually pretty good here just because of the role in the offense. And like, I'm willing to take a chance on the upside at TE, understanding the floor is a usable tight end, and I'm only going to draft 2 tight. Like I love it so much structurally. In managed leagues, I'd probably be a little bit less inclined to do it, but structurally, I love taking the shot. Like if he breaks out in best ball and you've only drafted 2 tight ends, it's just so huge.
So Kyle Pitts is for you falls in the category of you only need to draft a second tight end with him, because I would have thought that was maybe a little on the fringe if you needed to go 2 or 3 with him.
I know I've been pretty aggressive with only going 2 tight ends. I'm only going 2 with Pitts. That's the bet. If you're taking a tight end in the 5th and 6th round, you have to only take 2. I guess if you're not comfortable taking 2 tight ends with Kyle Pitts, don't draft Kyle Pitts.
Yeah,
that's.
Ben Gretch is still singing "Lean on Me." I was singing it all day, Gretch. Okay. Mike calls a fellow ETR guy, and without telling them what round he's in, the first player they name that's available must be drafted. Who are we calling here?
I'm going to call Drew.
Okay, good. I can't wait to hear how annoyed he sounds. He's going to sound like he's so inconvenienced.
NBA season, like, at least it's only a single game slate. Hey, Drew.
Oh, God.
Put the phone up, Mike, to the mic.
You need to talk very loudly.
I need to talk very loudly.
What was the prompt again? You need to talk loudly, and you need to first player that comes in your head, you have to draft. I'm not allowed to tell you where we are in the draft.
Okay, Debo Samuel.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
You're ready for that.
Let's hear the Debo take.
I'm ready, baby. Let's go.
Do you want to give a Debo take, or do you want to hang up?
No, I want to hang up.
Okay. Thank you, Drew. See ya.
Later.
You can't give him the out to hang up.
I gave him the out. Well, he sounded excited, so I was like, oh, maybe he's gonna give the Debo take. But
I hope he was hanging out with someone else and he just went Debo.
I think he is actually. Mr. Pat Kerrane loves his yards per out run. Only 2 wide receivers. Not only 2 wide receivers. That's a lie. I made that up. But there's been like a handful of wide receivers that in their first 2 years were over 2 yards per out run. Deebo Samuel is one of them. The rest are like Julio Jones, Mike Evans, AJ Brown, like really, really good receivers. I just think he's going too low, man. But I mean, I wouldn't take him here, but I actually like Deebo quite a bit in like all formats.
Yeah. I like Debo too. Are you Debo over Ayuk?
I've been talked into Ayuk over Debo, but I think it's closer than most people think.
Yeah. I think it's probably pretty close. Okay, here we go. All right. I know what this one is.
I don't.
Dangy Wing. This was a special in the Google form. Leone, this is going to be quick. We need you to grab 3 of your nearest crafting tools in your studio. He already read the prompt. Correctly identify and explain how they are used. If you succeed, pick whoever you want. If you can't.
Things.
Okay, scissors to cut things. Oh, shit. We're on the clock. You need to move.
A cricket to make like really cool t-shirts and stuff.
Okay, we need one more. We have 8 seconds.
Oh my god.
Oh,
a paper
no,
clip to put things together.
Leone, it's my bad.
I can't even see.
Leone, this is the Devo pick. We're okay.
I can't even see the board.
I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
What's
the Cricut Easy Press Mini. Oh, this is to press the letters on the. That's kind of like the same thing.
Yeah, that doesn't count. What does he have in this room of his?
Okay. Protractor to draw circles, baby.
Of course, the nerd has a protractor nearby at all times. Okay, we are on the clock now, Leone.
Okay, so we can take whoever we want. Did I succeed?
Yes, it was the Cricut. It was the scissors and the protractor.
We need a wide receiver, don't we? Do we even have any?
We have Debo. Do you like Claypool, Fuller, Galladay, Chark, Odell?
Oh, we are in a wide receiver heavy room. Fuck. I would take. Let's just take Claypool.
Okay. Yeah, it's this is what happens when you go hyper fragile, Mike. It gets thin out there.
This is a wide receiver heavy room. Claypool at 6'2". This is off from usual, right? Like it's not just me.
It's really hard to know with these randomizer drafts. I can't tell what anyone's doing. You know?
What's the ADP? If we were any good at math, 5 times 12 is 60.
Yeah.
So what are the ADPs of the receivers going that are left?
Okay. Yeah. Let's see here. ADPs of wide receivers: Fuller 76, Kenny Galladay 56, Chark 69, Odell 66.
So there were 0 guys before ADP available.
Right.
Basically. Except for Kenny Galladay, who doesn't count on the room sharp enough to pass on him.
I'm telling you, these randomizer guys, they're too sharp, man. They're here. Like literally one of my guys, Chris, was like, I just go around anytime I see a content guy doing a stream, he's like, I want to hop in that draft because I can always tell they're always distracted.
What an edge.
I know.
I'm going to write that up.
That's the edge is hunt for all the content guys doing it.
Distractedness to sharpness ratio of your drafts.
Mm-hmm. So Preston mentions this. Underdog actually has that on the mobile app. I agree. I love it on mobile seeing that, so I don't have to do the math. But they need to add that to desktop. I will use my influencer status to do that. By the way, as you guys see up here in the top left, Underdog, if you're a first-time depositor, most of you guys are sharks who have been on Underdog for years. If not, you can use promo code Pete when you sign up. Get $25 in your account. That's a free Best Ball Mania contest. Hop in those streets with us. They will be a little bit more competitive than a randomizer draft where one team has to take Damian Harris in the second round.
Oh, man. Imagine not having your top 10 running backs memorized in order.
Here's the thing, though, Leone. Again, structurally, if you were doing your hyper fragile, this is exactly or very similar to how your team would look structurally.
The one thing I'm trying to get away from, though, is that third running. Like, I'm trying to do 2 running backs out of the gate and hit wide receiver a little earlier and play those next 2 running backs a little riskier. That's one of the adjustments I'm trying to make this year.
Yeah.
Especially when you're second running back instead of drafting Damian Harris. Ooh, Pete.
Wait, hang on. All right, this is a good one. Pete picks a random cell, and Mike must draft whoever that cell correlates to on a spreadsheet he has open. I think the one thing you might need to help open up a spreadsheet, you might, if there's not players in all of the cells, you might need to give me the row or column.
Well, I can just, I'm just gonna, I've got players only in column C.
Okay, so I can just say a number. And how about this?
Yeah.
Can you shuffle it? Because I'm just going to assume C1 is going to be your best guy. Is there anything you can do with a shuffle?
C1 is not the best guy. So
okay, all right, that's fine then. Okay. And can you tell me how many rows this column goes?
Yeah, about 765.
765. I do, as I debate which number I'm going to pick here, I want to say Nick is saying that what Leone held up was a compass, not a protractor. You're a fake nerd, dude. You're a fake nerd.
Dude, oh man, Rachel's going to yell at me for that one. I got to tell her. She's definitely going to give me shit for dude, my chair is like lopsided. I'm like, I can see myself. I'm like slightly not level.
That's, yeah, you know, you're bringing a new meaning to getting tipsy, I think, is what's going on here. Thank you, Nick, for keeping us on track here tonight. All right, I'm going to say 111. Who is 111 in this spreadsheet?
Oh no. Oh no.
Is he available?
Ian Thomas?
Oh my God. Is Ian Thomas even in the league?
Oh boy.
Oh my God. Are we really drafting Ian Thomas right now?
Oh boy, do we have to? Is that like a
Ian Thomas?
Best 2 out of 3?
Is he Dan Arnold's backup now?
Yeah, he's still on the Panthers.
That is brutal. That is brutal. All right.
Oh no.
Ian Thomas is the pick, and we have to.
What a shitty number you picked.
How is your spreadsheet sorted?
It's just alphabetical by team. So
okay.
So that was like all the Carolinas. He was like the last of the Carolinas.
Do you have any packs to open, Mike? Because I still have one that, remember those packs I bought us? Do you need me to open one?
Yeah, you got to open it. I ripped them all on our draft stream.
I thought of this. Hassan put this one in here, but I did save this thing, and I have not opened it. I'm sure like the cardboard bros are going to be like, I'm ruining. So it's the very first offensive player here we see. I've never opened a pack of cards since I was like 14.
Well, this is a thrill. There's nothing like ripping a box, dude. There is nothing like it.
All right, here we go. The first thing, I'm going to give the reveal to the camera here. Hunter Henry?
No. Okay. Good Lord. What are we like? Are we crack rock here? We're cranking purple.
We are very much cranking purple here after that. I want to do an alternate reality here. So we got Ian Thomas and Hunter Henry.
One of those two? Do we have to draft them both?
Leone, I swear, there's one thing that we have to do on this show, and it is stay beholden to the wheel. Okay?
Well, we've already defied the wheel because we accepted my protractor compass mistake.
Let's do an alternate reality butterfly effect. This isn't going to count. I get to say another cell number, and then we also see what the next card here is. Let me try another cell. You said there's up to a 700 alphabetical.
Yeah, now you kind of know.
Yeah, I mean, do you think I'm really going to be able to? Let's say 604.
What team are you trying to get?
I'm not. I'm just saying a number.
Oh, okay. Miles Sanders.
Are you serious? Shout out Miles. All right, this is would have been the second card here. Is this how you do a card break?
That's a defensive player.
Defensive player, don't care. Defensive player. Insert.
Insert. I thought it was going to be something good. Is that a defensive player?
I didn't even know they made defensive player cards. Who's that?
Ooh, is that Jerry Judy, baby? That's like a nice card. That's an insert rookie.
It
Nice,
does seem
dude.
pretty tight. White hot rookies.
I didn't get any white hot rookies when I ripped that entire box.
Someone telling me to hide the QR code. If someone wants to go use this, knock yourselves out, guys.
God, get your 250 Panini points.
This is for everyone out there. This is the kind of value I give to the show. Who's going to get it first?
You can't put a price on 250 Panini reward points.
Yeah, wow. That was man, it feels great to just hold something physical. You know, I'm so sick of these NFTs. It's nice to be able to just pet a Jerry Judy rookie card.
If you took that QR code, smash the like button. Okay? Like, come on.
If you're not a premium member to my channel and you are the ultimate rent seeker. These guys come on my channel, Mike, and they just wait for me to put a QR code up and then they run off to their hole.
Lean on me. Okay.
It is an earworm. I mean, shout out. Miles is having a huge show tonight, though.
Miles getting it done.
What do Miles and Micah, what are the kids into these days? What are they playing sports? They playing video games?
Dude, Micah's not into sports. He's really not into video games. He very imaginative. Today, he's obsessed with Halloween all the time.
Even in May?
Very much. My friends make fun of me for like being never middle. I like extreme philosophies, and my son has taken over that. So like days that are Halloween, he has to wear something Halloween. We have to pretend to be Halloween characters. Like he goes all out, and then like he wants to bring all his Halloween toys to his grandma's house when she watches them. And if I'm like, that's too many, he's like, well, then I'm not bringing any. He's all or nothing, never middle.
Dude, I love it. You got a Halloween kid. All right.
Superheroes though. Like, I mean, that's the big jam. Probably the big one. Yeah. Superheroes.
Oh
Halloween.
no. Oh no.
No.
Yeah, this is the Justin Freeman.
No. Of any. Okay.
Right now, I am going to put Le'Veon Bell in the queue.
Okay.
I am going to put Le'Veon Bell in the queue.
Like, is this one of those I have to do it off the top of my head ones?
No, you can look it up.
Oh, I can look it up? Okay.
Hang on, but what I want to do though, it would be nice to get like a karaoke track of it if you let me know which song.
I feel like I'm into like, I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was...
Okay, I like that. Let's do that.
I don't know why that's coming into my head, but that's all I got.
Okay, so that's Old School Dub by Skilo.
Skilo, yeah.
Okay. Let me get a karaoke track up for you here. Do you have your lyrics? Or
yeah,
you
I got the lyrics up. I don't know where it starts. Hey on.
I'll tell you here. Hey on. What an opening.
Hello? I wish I was a little bit taller.
I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a go look good. I would call her. I wish I had a rabbit in a hat with a bat and a 6'4" Paula. Wish I was like 6'9" so I could get with Leone. And she don't know me, yo, but she's really fine. You know, I see her all the time. Is that enough?
I think that's enough.
Okay.
Are we on the clock?
I can't see the draft.
Sorry, hang on. I have a lot going on here. I need to get this song off my phone. I was hoping to get a true karaoke track.
It threw me off a little because like in the lyrics, there's like an intro before the wish I was a little bit taller. So I was like, I don't want to sing that. And then he went straight into I wish I was a little bit taller. So we can pick whoever we want, right?
We can pick. You earned it. We can
For
pick.
the love of God, we need receivers. What quarterbacks are there though? I guess we could.
Rodgers, Brady here. I mean, we desperately need wide receivers.
We just need receivers. Yeah, go receivers. We're gonna have to piece. God, this wide. What's 10 times 12 is 120? Yeah, there's not a lot, dude. I mean, Michael Pittman.
All right,
that's fine.
I like Michael Pittman.
Let's just go top of the queue. Let's just go top of the board.
Wow, Justin Freeman just really putting you,
dude. And I'm so musically challenged, and that's two. All right, like that's.
All right, I'm gonna go to Twitter right now, and we are gonna draft the first player that shows up on our timeline here.
Justin Herbert, Julio Jones. Okay. Is it your timeline or mine? It's probably yours.
I was just going to do mine just because we can share it here.
That makes sense.
All right.
Always the professional.
NBL talking about rent seekers. We don't need that. LG. Let's see here. Hi, Samantha. Anthony says Christian McCaffrey. Sorry, buddy. He's long gone. Julio Jones here. Long gone.
Draft.
Ryan
Kyle
Tannehill.
Dvorak always says the
Tannehill
best.
saying, or Amico saying Ryan Tannehill here.
Fucking Amico. Yeah, okay, Amico. He loves the Titans, I swear.
This is the tweet. We almost, down here we had Ian quote tweeting Mike Davis.
But he's gone.
I follow way too many crypto people now. I'm glad that we actually stumbled across. Right. Everyone is retweeting this Julio Jones rumor here.
What is the rumor? I keep seeing him on there, and the rumor seems to be the same rumor as before. Like, did I miss something, or was there more?
I have no idea. Ooh, this one from Scott Barrett would have had a lot of options.
Taysom Hill.
We are drafting Ryan Tannehill.
Okay.
We have 0 stacks, but we did kind of need a quarterback.
It's okay. We'll take Ferkser as a TE for it later, and it's fine. Des Fitzpatrick.
Have you guys run the numbers on 4 tight ends in those win rates?
It's not pretty, Pete. Is there? I actually kind of want to look it up. I think we might have it. Is there a team outside of the Titans that has like a worse stackable second receiver? Like, can you think of a team that? I don't know if there is one.
The
especially
Lions?
for like a good team. But even the Lions, it's like Tyrell Williams, St. Brown. Like, I feel like those are better than Des Fitzpatrick. But that is a good one though.
No, I agree with you. Like, the Titans are. It's almost one of those things where if you don't get Henry or AJ early, it's just like I never even think of stacking the Titans because there's no one to even pair them with.
Okay, so 4 total, but 0 early actually is not. It's 7.2% win rate. League average is 8.3%. But
so you're saying there's a chance.
Top 1% is 0.5%. But we took one early though, and I literally don't even have the 4 total one early in here. It didn't even make the cutoff as like feasible enough to be analyzed.
What of that kind of win rate data for is that polling just the Best Ball Mania?
That was Best Ball Mania from last season, just Best Ball Mania, and it was like estimated league win rates because we didn't actually have the league win rates. So it was like you had a top 8.3% team. I credited you with a win.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
What was the most interesting thing that stood out to you from the win rates that made you think, oh, maybe this is something I should be considering?
Well, I mean, the barbell approach to running backs, like the top 2 wide receiver constructions were 10 wide receiver constructions. And then the top 2 running back constructions were 0 RB constructions. And it's like very barbell, like one or the other you want to be doing, like pretty extreme. And those didn't have huge sample sizes. And I also think I'm always think there's like a bias where sharp people are doing 0 RB. So I'm like, are these win rates inflated just because these are like better drafters to begin with? Like, right. no dummies coming in and being like 0 RB. Like, you know,
True. You're saying the rest of their decisions are going to be
pretty good, like around that. Whereas someone drafting like middle of the pack might just be.
That makes a lot of sense that it's self-selecting.
1 out of 10 or something, you know.
All right, Brett set this over. I wasn't sure if this was actually as much of a needle as he thought because you were on Tom Brady last year for fantasy and bets.
I know I have a DM from someone because like I tweeted that Tom Brady would finish top 5 in passing yards and touchdowns, and someone immediately wanted to bet me via DMs, and it was Peter Overzet. We actually didn't bet though because you wanted some outrageous terms, and that's gonna justify.
I learned from Davis Mattek how to threaten a bet and then back out with outrageous terms.
I guess I was actually more like Davis in that situation where I was like immediately backed off and outrageous. Okay, one, Tom Brady is like irritatingly good at social media. So
it's not him. He has a social media team next.
Well, so okay, all right.
I'll count it though.
He's playing really good football at his age. Like he's doing something right in terms of training. Although he's into some of that pseudoscience though, like with some.
These are all turning into backhanded compliments.
I asked if that was acceptable in the tweet thread, and I was told it was.
We need one genuine non-caveat good thing about Tom Brady to fulfill this prompt.
He successfully finished top 5 in passing yards and touchdowns and made me look good last year. And I got to say, suck it to Levitan's age model.
Okay.
Thank you, Tom. I love that about you.
All right. So it seems like we don't have to draft Joe Flacco. So
thank God we get to draft another receiver.
I think I need you to say one more nice thing about him off the field with 0 caveats.
His family seems like they really love him, and that's endearing.
Okay. Hold on. Should we take Tom Brady after that, or no? Do we need wide receiver?
I think we should take Tom Brady. No, we're taking Tom Brady. These people are insane with the receivers in this draft.
There's only one.
Tom Brady.
When they zig, we zag, right, Mike?
That's what I've always said.
That's what I've heard. All right.
Round 18, Scotty Miller, come to me. Oh, not Mike. Okay, must draft.
Must draft someone who is smiling in their player picture. This is a wholesome one. It's a little.
Can't tell.
It's a little. You know what we're gonna do? We're about to zoom in, buddy. We are about to enhance. This is some CSI shit right here.
I feel like it's not working.
Mobile weapons.
Oh no!
I broke under the help. Oh boy!
Zoom out. If we go to receivers and check out receivers smiling in particular.
Yeah, let's see here. Brashad Perriman definitely not smiling. Denzel Mims not smiling.
Oh, I love me some Russell Gage. I can't tell.
Gage kind of small.
Like
here's
neutral.
The thing. Do they use the ESPN photo? Is it the standard photo here? I think this is the photo. Does that count as a smile?
That's like a smirk. It's not a smile.
Yeah, that's the photo they use. Henry Ruggs is smiling.
He looks like he's smiling. So let's take Henry Ruggs.
And we'll just.
And Mike has got a friend named Henry. So
Mike has a friend, Miles and Henry.
Oh, that's a smile. That's he's showing teeth. Russell Gage wasn't showing teeth.
Hey God, who's this Henry Ruggs, Mike? Why is this pulling up as Henry Ruggs III? Who is this? What is going on with this photo?
It links to the right Henry Ruggs.
Yeah. I mean, who's this imposter going around as Henry Ruggs? This man is not as fast as Henry Ruggs. I would bet a lot of money on that.
Did we draft Henry Ruggs?
We did.
Oh, okay. God, you're so quick with that. Lots of experience.
Yeah, after zooming in as far as I could here, and I did realize I'm a 90% zoom guy right now. Have
you screwed up the queue when you can't queue a position?
I have definitely screwed up the queue, but I explain that exact quirk to me.
So you know how you have preset limits of only 9 receivers?
Yeah.
They don't let you go past 9 receivers. So I've queued up a 10th receiver and got it all cocky in round 17, and then I get auto drafted a running back because it won't auto draft a receiver from the queue.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, no, I haven't run into that yet. That's the guardrails that you've set up with the autopilot system.
Yeah, but they won't let you up the receiver past 9. So you can't get around it.
Gotcha.
Therefore, I get to absolve myself from blame.
There you go. That's going to be reflected in the data this year. There you sorry, Leah. Josh Norris. I have never seen a better company spokesperson than Josh Norris. The guy is just an absolute pro.
I don't know if you heard, but he actually had the best mock draft of all time.
I heard some rumors about it, but I didn't know the details. Something about summer of 59. I don't know.
Let's play summer of 55 now. Let's get that.
I heard he won a shit ton of money winning that contest too.
Had to have.
Yeah, I mean, just
cheers to Norris.
Cheers to Norris.
Win some money off Norris's intel, unlike him.
There we go. All right, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to go get a beer, but I'm going to spin the wheel as
Okay.
I go, and you're going to start prepping here.
Okay. Go. A beer or another margarita? That's interesting. We already phoned an ETR friend. I don't know what to do here. Silva, Dink, Herzog, Wiggins, or Levitan? Well, we already called Dink. So I guess we have to call Levitan. I don't know if
I think
Silva's number.
I think Levite was going on vacation, right?
Oh, yeah, he's on vacation. Plus, this is like...
Don't call Levitan.
Okay.
Herzog, I think, was down. Do you have Herzog's number?
I don't know.
I have Herzog's number, I think. Do I?
I don't know. Okay, let me see. Do I have Herzog's number? I don't have his number.
I thought maybe I did from Miami. Now I can't remember.
Justin, we don't have your number. It's best ball season.
Let's see. I think we have a little bit of time to pull this off. What about Wiggins?
Justin, if you're in Milwaukee. Okay, Wiggins. I have Wiggins' number.
Okay, call Wiggins.
Okay. I've never called Wiggins. I don't think ever.
You've never? He's gonna just be so horrified. I can't imagine he's playing much best ball either.
Wait, what's the? I don't even know what was the.
I don't even. They just get. Worm
Okay.
just wanted us to call. He gets to pick whoever he wants. You can read him off some names on the queue.
Okay.
Wide receivers, preferably.
Oh God, I'm gonna get stonewalled. Oh, ouch! I don't want to call Levitan on vacation.
Yeah, call Dink again. Gretch says call Dink again.
Call Dink.
Do it.
Oh boy.
This is what true
Dink
friendship
has
is.
a friend in town though. He might. I also heard Dink his house has like a matrix choice. He's got like gummies and good gummies, and you gotta like pick one.
What if I call Karain?
You can't possibly have run out of friends.
I did. Wiggins didn't pick up, and Levitan's on vacation, and I don't have Silva's or Herzog's phone number. So, buddy, Josh says Evan absolutely will not answer anyways. So you can pick between Sterling Shepard, Jamison Crowder, Christian Kirk, Manny Sanders, Traquan Smith, Diami Brown, John Brown, Josh Reynolds. Josh Reynolds would be a stack.
But
FYI.
he has to shout it with the same enthusiasm that he said Debo.
You would like me to make?
Probably, but you have to shout it with the same enthusiasm. What? Oh, you fuck. Okay, you would do that. Are you there with Nick?
He's on the phone. I am here with Nick, but he's on the phone with his mom.
Ask Nick how the Kadarius Toney pick's settling in with him.
I'm gonna do that while he's on the phone with his mother.
All right, thank you for picking up. I appreciate it.
Dink, we'll see you in a few rounds.
Seeing if you well, you can't. I don't think they can actually hear you because you're in my headphones.
I'm just talking to myself. It's something I'm used to. Shit, we need to spin another prompt. Oh man.
We do. Oh, don't be a long prompt. Both of us. I don't know what it is.
Both of you have to guess how many calories are in an Arby's Meat Mountain. If you're within
60.
169 calories, you draft whoever you want. If not, you have to draft someone over 240 pounds. Let me write down my answer.
725.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not. Sorry.
It's fine. I was going to go way higher. I was going to say 1,400 calories.
Okay.
You say what?
You're probably right. I said 725. So we've
Okay.
got a range. Do we have to both? No, just one of us has to be within, right?
Yeah. Okay, I was pretty close. 1,275.
You were within 169.
If you're within 169, you draft whoever you want. If not, you have to draft someone over 240 pounds. Was I? I said 1,400. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 169. Right.
There we go. We get to, so we want to go more wide receivers.
I think so, right? Josh Reynolds, stack him up. I know he's not high on the list, but ADP wise, he's pretty low, and it's a stack.
Beautiful. Look at this. I mean, this is a masterclass in best ball construction, I would say, Mike.
Wait, what's crazy is we got Reynolds at 158. His ADP is 154. Nobody else's ADP was even like, this is a wide receiver heavy room. It's really interesting.
Hang on. I do want to just kind of backtrack to this. Do you know what a meat mountain is?
Yeah, I saw Denny do it, right?
And you thought there was only 700 calories? I mean, I could be eating one of those for dinner every night and losing weight.
What's a Big Mac? A Big Mac's like not as many calories as you would think. Let's look up a Big Mac's calories.
Okay. I assume Big Mac's like 900. Oh, 563. Okay.
See, like the fat is like 100% fat. Like, but
yeah, I mean the Meat Mountain. I love how the Denny prompt has spilled over. Oh, Me Mountain. It's a beautiful mountain.
Thank you, Mia. You guys did great. Okay, I mean, you're right. There's more there than I didn't realize there was quite that much. That's a lot of meat.
How did Denny not make it?
It's so gross. It's so gross. It's
how many people did these reviews?
Oh,
I didn't realize this was like a whole genre of YouTube.
That has to be like 50% of the sales. What's crazy is like, dude, I eat a lot of like, wow, that's gross shit, but like that doesn't look appetizing in the least. Dude, there's this local taco place, the Almighty Taco, and they had the carne alada, which is like
a lot of carne,
a lot of meat. And it's like this huge burrito, and it's like sections of like all their different meat. So it's like the fajita chicken, the pulled pork, the taco beef.
When was the last time you had like United States wide chain restaurant food?
Not that long ago. I mean, I'll get a Popeye spicy chicken sandwich now and then.
Yeah,
I haven't had like the spicy chicken sandwiches get me, but I haven't had like, I don't remember the last time I had Arby's. Like Arby's has to be. I have had Arby's, dude. In college, the 5 for $5.95 was kind of lit. I'm not gonna lie.
So my thing with Arby's is I like curly fries. I like the Jamocha shake, but I just
Horsey
do not.
Sauce.
I don't like roast beef sandwiches from Arby's.
Oh, if you don't like, yeah, the horsey sauce though. I mean,
what are your favorite? What are your favorite spicy chicken sandwiches from fast food chains?
Popeyes is the best.
Okay.
Then I feel like they're clearly the best, but I used to get the Wendy's one now and then. I had the KFC one once, and it was like a worse version of the Popeyes. So I don't really know who's second. And then like McDonald's, Burger King suck for that. Oh no.
Yeah.
I just say I have to put something on.
Leone must put on 10 different jerseys before the next pick, all on top of the next. If he fails, he must take a shot. Oh boy. It's time for Leone to go empty out. And I don't believe he saw this prompt ahead of time, because with the Twitter prompts, he's able to plan ahead a little bit. But with the Google form prompts, there's no spoilers. So he did not know about this one. I love imagining him rifling through his dresser. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Putting on the jerseys.
Trent Edwards, I only got this.
You got to know. There's no stories. You have to put them on.
But I was Captain Checkdown for Halloween, Pete. It was amazing.
No, we're picking it. We need to get 10 jerseys on. One.
Terrell Owens. I hit the Buffalo Bills section.
2.
Mario Williams.
How
much time do I have?
We're going to milk it. Everyone, please be kind and take your time here. 3.
JP Lawson. I fucking love JP Lawson.
JP Lawson. We got to move. 4.
Steve Tasker.
Who the fuck is that?
Best special player, team player of all time. Oh, that's a tight one. Oh, I lost my headphones.
No, leave the headphones. Screw the headphones. Keep going. Who do we have to take if he doesn't get this? Oh, he has to take a shot.
Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, go.
How much?
That's 6.
Dude, these are getting. I don't know if they.
This is 6.
Oh no, I've got my kids Doug Flutie. This is gonna hurt.
Doug Flutie. Micah. Miles is not gonna be happy when he hears about this.
I don't know if I'm gonna have to really stretch.
7.
Oh, Terrence McGee. Hell yeah.
I hope that's a triple XL. That's 8. Or was that 7 or 8?
Marshawn Lynch. Dude, my arms hurt. I'm hot. I told you it was like 90 degrees up here. Paul Posluszny. Penn State pride. Oh, I can barely get it on.
This is 9. This is 9. One more.
That was 9? I thought I got 10.
He's earned it. He's earned us taking Alan Lazard. I took Alan Lazard. That's his prize.
Wait, you already picked? You already picked Alan Lazard? What the hell?
It was,
John Elway because it's a large.
Yes, this is 10. You get
Oh!
you truly look like someone who played middle linebacker in 1964. Give us a twirl there. Let's see. Incredible effort, Leone. We are on the clock, and I forgot to do a prop because I was so taken. We have 20 seconds. I'm so sorry to do this to you. Okay. What is this?
Establish the edge.
Establish the edge. Mike must sing a few bars from a U2 song.
I literally don't know a U2 song.
All right, we're gonna draft.
Daz, we're gonna time out. Daz, you got to get Daz. Daz, not Jazz. Jesus, Jazz. Oh, we took Gratch's favorite player. Fuck.
This has been a rough.
Why is Rashad Penny available at 16 too? That's a phenomenal pick.
It's a great timeout.
I'm spent.
You look like the Hunchback at Notre Dame.
What's that show? And I'm spent. Like, is that a skit or something? I feel like it's an SNL skit. Like, and I'm spent. All right, I'm gonna take my headphones off.
Yeah.
I need. Can't even get them off.
1. There's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8.
Couldn't.
9. Or did I miscount? 10. There it is. Incredible. Standing round of applause for Michael Leone. That was a tour de force performance, Mike.
Dude, that was a workout.
If we had a live studio audience right now, the entire crowd would be on their feet.
They better be.
That's incredible. I did
Jazz Newsome.
I can't believe I didn't get Jazz News. I typed in Daz Newsome. You feeling a little sweaty?
Yes.
So this is what happened. That prompt, you earned picking whoever you want, but then
and I got Alan Lazard.
And then I had to draft. I was just drafting a receiver at the top of the queue. I thought that's what you wanted. You hate Lazard.
I don't think these are the updated ranks, Pete. I'm filing a petition of protest.
You're filing a protest against your own ranks?
These weren't the updated ranks.
How often are you updating those?
Somewhat frequently, because Herzig will yell at me and he'll be like, no one's drafting Alan Lazard, and then I'll knock him down. That's how the sausage gets made.
I gotta Phil grab this photo of you that I gotta tweet out.
No. Okay.
There you go. Retweet that, everyone.
Okay. I feel like we need to prompt early, dude. We got to get ready. These are the last 2 prompts. We got to make them count.
Here's how the secret sauce works, Mike. Everyone loves to see us scrambling. We can go to the wheel though. We can go to the wheel here.
That's fair.
Here we go.
The drama of time and urgency. Okay, Peter. This is Peter. I like this.
Pete puts on 2 hats with one covering his eyes and must pick a player blind with Mike vocally guiding him. I didn't even plan for this one.
Mind meld. Dude, we're totally, dude, we're golden. This is child's play, Belair. An alien could do this, for God's sakes. With
All right.
one covering it, you got to cover your eyes.
Yeah. So I'm going to get over to like the general queue here. The question is, Daz Newsome is still in the queue. So I'm going to get off here and then I'm going full. I'm going off the grid. It's now on you. You can see the screen, right?
Okay. Yep.
I
Okay.
cannot see anything.
Scroll. Oh, that's my cursor. Whoops. Scroll down.
Do you see my cursor right now?
Yep. Go left. Keep going. Keep going.
Yep.
Keep going.
Yep.
Keep going.
I'm
Go
running
up.
out of mouse pad, I feel like.
Fuck, I don't know who I want you to take though.
Hang on. Is
What do
my
we-
mouse in the right
what's it-
spot?
Yeah. But I just don't know if we want to take a running back or a wide receiver.
I mean, let's be realistic about what's possible right now.
Okay. We're gonna try and filter.
Oh my God.
Go
All right.
up.
Talk me to filter.
Up. Scroll up. Stop. Down. Stop. Go right. A little bit faster. Keep going. Stop. Perfect. Click.
How do you expect me to type, Leone?
Click. I said, not type.
I know, but I just clicked.
You did not click because it didn't filter. Do you know how to click?
I'm
You can't-
clicking.
Do you know how to click?
Leone,
click.
I'm fucking smashing the button.
You're clicking like you must be right clicking or something. Nothing's happening. You're
I'm
not
literally
clicking.
smashing buttons right now.
Okay, you don't know how to click. So scroll down.
This is absurd. I'm clicking.
Okay, now click. Oh, you need the hand. That's why. Like move it in a little mini circle and then click. Scroll down. Okay. Whatever. Just scroll left. Go left. Left. Right. Stop. Left. Stop. Right. Stop. Okay, scroll down. Can you scroll down? Do you know how to do that? Go down. Move the cursor down, actually. You can't scroll because you're not. Go move the cursor down.
Are we on the clock?
We're almost done. Okay, click. Wait, go down just a little bit. No, shit. Click. Okay, now click. No, why is Boston Scott going in your queue? What the fuck?
Did we
Okay.
pick?
No, go to the right. Go to the right. Stop. Click. Shit.
I'm clicking.
Why does it keep clicking Boston Scott? You were on Anthony Miller's name. Stop clicking. Okay.
I'm done clicking.
Scroll up. That's not up. That's down, brother. Down. Now go down. Go down.
I'm going down.
Oh, shit. No, I was looking at my cursor. Fuck. Go
God,
up.
look at my cursor.
Okay, just click.
I'm clicking.
Click. Just keep clicking.
I'm
See-
clicking. What more
Okay.
do you want from me?
Okay.
Who did we draft?
Boston Scott.
Nice value there. Shit. Isn't it our pick? Oh, my computer is like a disaster
Wait,
right now.
don't you have
from
to
a-
do another prompt real quick?
Yes, we do.
Or wait, was that? Yeah, okay. That was my fault. I'm taking that one. That's not a Leone. That's Mika.
Make a selection as if you were Davis Mattek.
All right, dude.
Cornell Powell.
No, dude, it's the full-on impression.
Oh,
We're here in the 18th round. This is where drafts are won, okay? You can't phone it in. Leone, you got to actually make a pick that is coherent with the rest of your roster.
Look, Colin Powell. Cornell Powell. Colin Powell was what's really high up in our government. And listen, he plays for the Kansas City Chiefs. Have you heard of Patrick Mahomes? I mean, come on.
Dude, I was actually at the skate park the other day, ran into Cornell Powell. We actually went and got Applebee's together. Just super chill, dude. Super down to earth. I think he's going to go for like 3,000 receiving yards this season, catch 14 touchdowns, total alpha stud. Let's do it.
I can't top this. I can't top that. Oh my God, that was really well
the
done,
dip.
Peter.
Everybody buy the dip.
Oh,
By the
man.
way, Davis was an experience the last 48 hours.
Because of the crypto markets?
Yeah. Between like, oh, losers panicking, you should just buy the dip, and then him severely panicking, and then the next day, him victory lapping. Like, it was a roller coaster.
I was laughing today because I was listening to his podcast with Andy from Club Top Shot. Andy is the best. And at the very end, Andy was giving his plug for Fractional Art, his NFT site. And Davis was like, I'm very excited, because that might be a chance for me to fractionally own a CryptoPunk. And he ended the show saying, he's like, yeah, I can't wait to get like 1/19th of an alien. I was like, Davis, if you're getting 1/19th of an alien that's valued at about $10 million, you might not be able to buy that house anymore.
Yeah, I'm not sure Davis realizes, but I will say, if you want to get under Davis's skin,
oh, and I do.
Just reminding him that he's a no punker is. I like to needle him.
Yeah, I mean, imagine not owning at least a fifth of a punk. I mean,
I literally cannot.
It was, yeah. It seemed like he might have a buying opportunity here if the markets keep crashing. He can buy the dip on the crypto punks here.
He should. I know. I was tempted to buy one here. But.
I think you just go and you tell your lender, I am going to do this loan, but I'm not going to be buying a house anymore. I'm going to be buying 1/19th of an alien.
Dude, he's got to jump through some hoops for that. They want to know where all the money comes from for him buying his house. So he has to explain how he sold the Tyler Hero Top Shot for $30,000. By the way, Davis has probably the top sale in Top Shot history relative to value. for
selling right before the rug came out underneath. Yeah,
I sold the Hero for $13,500. It's the third highest sale of all time. Someone else sold it for $14,000 after, second highest sale of all time. Davis sold it for $30,000, and then everything crashed. It was just unbelievable stuff.
It was the worst day of his life, though. So let's actually have some respect. Let's look at this team here that we ended up drafting: Tannehill and Tom Brady, Joe Mixon, Damon Harris, Miles Sanders, Penny Scott. You can definitely get by with this. Debo,
the handcuff.
Chase Claypool, Michael Pittman, Henry Ruggs, Traquan Smith, Josh Reynolds, Alan Lazard, and Colin Powell. Also, we talked about our second-year wide receivers. We got Claypool, Pittman, Ruggs. I mean, we were nailing that.
Wow.
And Mark Andrews, Ian Thomas, Hunter Henry, the GOAT, Hunter Henry.
Do you love that Ian Thomas does not have an ADP? And we took him at pick 83.
What was the prompt? Oh, that was the sell prompt, right?
That was the sell prompt. Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have picked a different spreadsheet.
Yeah.
I should have picked our top 300 spreadsheet. So we would have at least been
well, that's what, I was trying to think through. At first, I was going to try to then, for my second guess, go for a Kansas City Chief. And I was like, this is requiring way too much brain power.
Yeah, way too much work.
Way too much brain power. Well, Leone, I feel like, the results might not show, but I feel like you successfully bullied the wheel. The wheel threw a lot at you tonight, and you conquered it.
I rapped, I sang with zero musical talent whatsoever. I put on 10 jerseys. I misidentified a compass as a protractor. I did a lot. I feel like I ran the gauntlet.
You did.
I'm not swimming in money, but I ran a gauntlet.
We're going to have, I already see some very good GIFs and memes emerging from here. Josh Norris saying you morphed into the water boy.
No, Bobby Boucher.
That is actually a good one. Let's see this.
Oh God, it's orange. Oh my God.
That is too perfect. Someone do the side by side here. Here we go.
Oh,
There's
no.
Leone and Bobby Boucher.
Where's Eric? I feel like Eric should be on this. Isn't this? Come on, Eric.
Eric will hook us up with these memes here. Incredible work tonight, Leone. The jersey thing was massively impressive.
Thank you. You know, I did my best work when I was called upon, and that's all you can ask with your God-given abilities.
You know what we'll do to finish up? Because I did, in all of the randomizer prompts, I did get one genuine question. I feel like it would be a loss to have Leone on and not get one kind of actionable best ball nugget. Someone was asking about this concept of stacking. Last year, you wrote how it was kind of generally being underutilized across a lot of formats. And I think now we've started to see a trend where people are stacking a lot now. He was asking, where is the limit for reaching for those stacks? Is it a round? Is it 2 rounds? Talk about how you're thinking about stacking in Best Ball Mania this year.
So the research I did from the Best Ball Mania teams from last year, if you were reaching more than a round and a half or so of ADP, like collectively in your stack, it started to get to the point where it was worse than not stacking. So you really don't want to sacrifice that value. I remember that I saw that question on Twitter though, and he did point out like there's a big difference between reaching in round 5 for a guy who should go in round 7 versus in round 15 for a guy who should go in round 17. So I think the real key is like early on, don't reach. Like those first 6 rounds, like there's a drop off after the first 6 rounds. You do not want, it's tiebreaker only the first 6 rounds. I feel like, unless you can maybe play the ADP game a little bit. Once you start getting the double-digit rounds, I'm fine reaching a round early, maybe even too early. So, but I wouldn't go more than that. And I did tweet the other day, like I drafted Devonta Smith for the first time on a draft, like 20 spots after ADP. Like, I don't know, like I have some like humility with the market where it's just like, you know, if you can get guys at good values and make a good structure with your team, you're probably going to do pretty well if you're doing multiple teams. Like you're going to have a team that gets up there.
And logically, is it kind of like every combination, or I mean, not every literal combination, but most combinations through 5 or 6 rounds are going to be held across so many different teams. Like those are going to be duplicated. And you're getting differentiated the further you go in your draft. So it's almost like conceding, hey, we're going to all have this similar composition through 5 or 6. And then I'm really going to push my edge, my uniqueness, my stacking after that. Yeah.
The only time I don't even know if it's reaching early, but if I'm at the 1-2 turn and I do a 0 RB team and I get like Diggs or DeAndre Hopkins, like at that 5-6 turn, I'll take, or at the 3-4 turn, maybe I get CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper. At the 5-6 turn, I'll grab an elite quarterback, maybe like a touch early. But those guys are going in round 6 anyway. So like if you're taking Kyler, Allen, Dak at 5-6 turn, it's not like a huge leap, but that's one spot where I've reached a little bit to complete my stack with that elite receiver early, because I feel like that's some of the benefit of going 0 RB when a lot of teams are RB heavy early. Is there aren't like a ton of those combinations right now.
Yeah. And guys, if you haven't checked out over at ETR, Leone and the crew have been writing about best ball strategy. Leone just had an article about how to attack the running back position that I thought was very interesting. Again, from that concept of people are now tailing a lot of the general structure from Hertzig's winning lineup last year. And now there's edges in building constructions that are different than that.
Yeah, a lot of 4 RB drafts right now. And I'm going to the 0 RB drafts did a lot better than I expected. And a combination of that with people doing it, the 4 RB draft so much, I do like some full 0 RB builds. And if you get caught in a draft where people are going hyper fragile, they're taking 4 RBs and done. Like you start to get your pick of the litter of the 0 RB candidates, right? I mean, I know David Johnson's super gross, but I got him in like round 13. You know, like if you're doing a 0 RB team and you want a guy to just like cover points, you can get him. You can get, you know, Tevin Coleman, ambiguous backfield in round 18. Like you can make some teams work right now. It's a little risky because the roles aren't defined, but I like zagging a little bit.
Yeah. I think that's definitely something to keep an eye on. I know when I'm doing my stream on Mondays, drafting a Best Ball Mania team, we drafted a team on ship chasing the other night. Everyone in here who's drafting are all very sharp players. So, and all the constructions are like spot on. Like you look at the rosters and everyone's building in very smart ways. So then you're trying to ask yourself, where do I get my edge? And if everyone's building this the same way, like there will ultimately probably be an edge swinging back in that other direction.
Yeah, it's hard. I like pushing some extreme strategies just because there's not data on them. People haven't tried them a lot. Like even if you look at the full zero RB teams, it's like less than 300 teams out of like 34,000 last year, and even the 10 wide receiver teams. But so I like pushing the envelope a little bit. It is tough though. You see a draft like we just had that was wide receiver heavy. So in theory, like hyper fragile would work because it's the opposite. But like, I don't know if that was true because then all the wide receivers were like, our wide receivers were so bad. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
like in theory, we're zigging while they're zagging. But God, the receivers were just gone. So like, I don't know.
Yeah. I do think the one thing I've found is the biggest tweak I'm wanting to make is going not necessarily the hyper fragile, but just only drafting 4. But instead of drafting all those running backs early, like just spreading those 4 out over the course of the draft more. And that way you're still going hyper fragile positionally, but your draft capital allocation is still allowing you to hit the premium quarterback, the premium tight end.
That's one of the biggest changes I've made. When I first wrote my hyper fragile article, it was a little extreme. It was like take 3 or 4 out of the gate. But like Jack Miller for us has talked about the RB dead zone, and he's written 2 articles, and both of them are like rounds 3 through 6. You want to be drafting wide receivers. The upside is just so massive, and there's such better plays than the running backs. And then also Pat Crane, like Pat last year, and I started to think about this a little bit towards right before the start of the season last year, but he did because he loved Rojo so much, right? But he was trying to do the hyper fragile builds. But he actually built something that was like too early, and then Rojo in round 7, and then like an upside swing in round 10. And like, I think that's the way to do it, right? Like get 2 solid early, but then, you know, take your swing at your guys in round 7 through 10, you know, get your Tony Pollard upside swing, and you don't miss out on the receivers. Like, and if it hits, man, that's the upside. Like the upside's just so huge on the 4 RB builds where you're not drafting a ton of RBs early. It's like,
yeah. Well, and it goes back to that thing. We mentioned this on Ship Chasing last night too. Sean did that back and forth, Sean Siegel with Denny. And, you know, one of the biggest traps people fall into with managed leagues is wanting to feel comfortable about their week 1 starting lineup. And you see that in these best ball drafts as well. As you're investing a lot in running backs, it's because you get those warm, fuzzy feelings about my starting lineup. And to your point, like, okay, what if Tevin Coleman just is the starting running back for the Jets all year? What if Raheem Mostert is and Trey Sermon never sniffs the field? Like just making a few concentrated bets like that, all of a sudden you can load up on wide receiver and tight end firepower and have a really unique construction. And we're all trying to win $1,001,000. Yeah. Second place is 250,000. Like you need to be different.
Yeah. And I really like Sean's interview with Denny up on NBC Sports Edge. The point he made too, like you want to win the flex with wide receiver, and like hyper fragile actually like lets you do that in best ball because you're like, and like the very fragile hyper fragile because like you take 2 running backs early and you're basically saying, okay, beginning of the season, these 2 running backs are going to be all my running back scores. I don't care what they are, and then I'm going to I'm going to actually have good receivers and lots of receivers. So that's going to fill my 3 wide receivers in flex. And then you've got a 3rd, 4th running back, you know, some upside swings. And if they hit, that's great. You know, that helps cover your RB bye weeks, maybe an RB injury. If they don't hit, that's fine. You're just kind of banking on those top 2 staying healthy anyways. Like you got to, in these things, you just got to have to recognize that like if 1 or 2 things goes wrong, you're going to lose. That's fine. Like it's better to accept that than to try and cover it and end up with a middling team.
Yep. For sure. All right. Where can the people find you? Over at ETR, cranking out articles? Any other projects you're working on?
Yeah, ETR. We've got our ranks up basically for everything. We're going to get our auction values up, but we've got ranks up for almost every format. We just launched our Discord for ETR, so that's fun if you want access to the personalities and whatnot. I'm in the Dynasty Discord streets answering some questions, so hit us up there. Hit me up at Twitter at 2hats1mike. And yeah, I'm loving life at ETR. Kind of just enjoying it. Looking forward to a summer of drafting.
That's right. It is hot best ball summer. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. If you guys haven't signed up on Underdog, you want to get in these drafts. They are giving $25 bonus to first time depositors. Of course, promo code Pete, the only promo code that you need to use. And if you want to be in these randomizer drafts, you can become a member on the channel. We have lots of fun in the randomizer Discord channel, plotting these prompts for the show. Shout out to everyone in there who contributed in the Discord and on Twitter. You guys brought it tonight with some incredible prompts. We will be here next Thursday. I already know the guest because I had to do, I was talking with him earlier, and we're going to have Andy Holloway from the Fantasy Footballers on next week. So if you have suggestions for him, we can start plotting those now. So thank you, everyone. Thank you to Michael Leone. Thank you to the Wheel for always being so cruel. We'll see you guys next week.